Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you? Thank you very much. Today we are going to talk about Unit 1 concerning education and learning. One of the main exercises from our book, Headway Academic Skills Level 3 for PhD students. We are going to talk about part of speech. Part of speech actually is one of the main and crucial exercise in the English grammar. Why? As you know, in each country around the world, there is different language, and this language for sure there is certain rules obeyed according to this language. But mostly, somehow, we consider the English language as international language, and being studied in some countries like Iraq, we consider the English language as a foreign or second language. For sure, there is always an tadakhul between the English language and the Arabic language because our native language is the Arabic. How? Always we compare our rules in the English grammar with our language, Arabic language. And we do not forget that there is such a similarity between these two languages. How? If we came back to forming a sentence in the English language or even in the Arabic language. In the Arabic language, when we form a sentence, we start with the verb, right? Verb, then subject, then the object. ما يسمى بالعربي فعل وفاعل ومفعول به. While in English, we start the sentence with subject, verb, and object, right? Okay. One of the sentence mostly contains many parts to form this sentence. What are these parts in the English language? Our lesson for today, as you see here, part of speech. Part of speech in the English language. Some scientists, they said the part of speech are 8, while the other, they said 9. We will see if they are 9 or 8. According to the diagram here, the part of speech contains of 9 items. What are they? They are starting with noun, verbs, adjectives, pronoun, conjunction, preposition, interjection, articles, and adverbs. So all these items, can we use them in the English language when we form a sentence? For sure. The sentence, it could be small and it could be long. In this case, I need to to join these sentences by many devices or many elements in the English language. If we, first of all, before we start, I would like to explain what do we mean by part of speech. As you see here, part of speech is a term used in the traditional grammar. As you know, grammar is one, as I said, is one of the main rules in the English language, and it has been built by grammarians long time ago. For one of the 9 main categories, as we mentioned just a few minutes ago, into which words are classified according to their functions in the sentence, such as nouns or verbs. Every sentence, as I mentioned, you write or speak in English includes what? Words. What are these words? We will be back. These words are the 9 items, including the part of speech. If we want to list them, list this part of speech. As I said, there are 9. You see this diagram shows us the nouns, verb, preposition, and each one. We come first of all to the noun. What are the nouns? We can define noun as a noun is a word that names person, place, object, or concept. So, all the popular nouns, all our nouns, popular, like Ahmed, Zeki, Ali, they came into sentence or represent as a noun. Not only the noun, we have ocean, cities, countries, okay, and abstract word, concept like democracy, and so on. So this is the nouns in the sentence. Second part, as you see, from my point of view, the most essential part in any sentence is the verb. أهم جزء في الجملة هو الفعل. Why? Because all our actions is depend on the verbs that we use. So the verb are words used to describe what happened or action in the sentence. For example, run, wash, sing, dance, believe, seem, and so on. So a verb is very essential. By the way, a verb, it can be present in different tenses, whether simple past or present or continuous or future. Whatever it comes as a tenses, but present in the sentence is a verb. Third item is preposition. When I said that there is a similarity between the English and Arabic language, in Arabic language we have preposition, what we call it حروف الجر, right? We have many. So in English, what are prepositions? Prepositions connect a word with other parts of the sentence, like at, before, by, for, from, in, into, on. So we have an example. We are running in the game. So preposition is very useful because I can use it first of all to present adverbs of place or time, and it's very necessary when we also connect with another sentence. The other part of speech is a pronoun. Pronoun actually is very important part of speech. We have two kinds of pronoun. Pronoun as it represents as the subject for in this sentence, and the pronoun it comes as object. And we have the same thing in Arabic language. عندنا ضمائر ضمير مؤنث مذكر جمع المؤنث السالم أو جمع المذكر السالم. But in English we have, as I said, represent either subject or object. What are pronoun? Pronoun, the noun substituted by a pronoun can be known as an antecedent. For example, I, me, you, we, he, she, they, it, our, وإلى آخره. All this, it comes as a subject, but we have a pronoun, they came as object. Next, the fourth part of speech is adjective. Adjective is also very well used in any sentence, because when I want to describe something, I have to use an adjective. And there is a million of adjectives in Arabic or English language. So what are adjectives? The word is used to enhance the meaning of a noun and a pronoun. For example, fast, cool, dry, loose, smart, short, heavy. According to this simple sentence, the sky became dark. So dark here represent the adjective in this sentence. And for sure we have a lot of adjectives. By the way, adjective is never comes as singular or plural. الصفات لا تجمع in English language. Second, adjective it can be defined by a تعريف, like a brave boy and so on. Adjectives, I can deal with the adjective through comparative and superlative degree ضمن مقارنة ومفاضلة في الصفات. This is what concerning the adjective. Next, the conjunctions. As we said, somehow when I use a sentence, maybe it could be one sentence is not enough to give me a full meaning for what I want to read or write. So what I have to do, I need another sentence. Should it necessary to put a full stop? No, I can use another way to join these sentences with a part of speech, which we call it conjunction. And we have also the same thing in Arabic language, which we call it أدوات العطف أو الربط. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are words used to connect words, phrases, and clauses. For example, whether, however, yet, before, because, and so on. The most popular conjunctions in the English language is and. And, very simple, ما معناه بالعربي with, It's very simple. It can join two words. It can join two adjectives. It can join two sentences, and so on. So the most popular conjunctions is and so, or, and or. We have an example, and we have a lot of example. Amila was tired, yet she still went to go to the game. Thank you very much. Now we came back to the adverb. Adverb, as you know, also we have adverb in Arabic language, which we call it al-daruf, and we have many kinds in English language. Adverbs, it never comes only two. It comes. We have different kind of adverbs. We have adverbs of time. We have adverbs of a place, and we have what we call it gerund al-hal, and we have adverbs of a frequency, اللي ما يسمى بالتكرارات. All these adverbs represent or found in the sentence to complete the sentence, and mostly they came at the end of the sentence. So, what are adverbs? An adverb is used, adverb is used to describe or further explain an adjective, verb, or another adverb, but never a noun. يعني أبداً ما تصف الاسم. It could describe the adjective or the verb. For example, what are kinds of adverbs? We have softly, neatly, very, badly, fully, often. All these adverbs, which we call it gerund, but we have another adverb of a place like in the garden at 7 o'clock. Fastly, this is just like what was mentioned in the chart, which we call it a gerund. We have an example. Tom boat did not run badly, and William is very fat. So you see, it comes here as a location or as part of a speech is adverb. Next, we come to the articles. I will postpone interjections because first I have to talk about the articles. What do you mean by articles? In English, once again, English, when I say boy is abstract, يعني مجرد أو ما مفهوم منه. What is boy? But when I say the boy, it's not for me the boy or the student or the soldier. It's defined by the article the. عرف بأداة التعريف the. And we have the same thing in Arabic. When I أقول طالب, it's different when I say al-talibu. Okay? Even in Arabic, I need to define the noun, right? So, articles in English language, as you know, they are three. A, an, and the. Mostly there is a confusion in using an, a, and the. Why? When I say the soldier is brave, it means I know that soldier. But when I say a soldier is brave, it is not for me which soldier. It's not مبهم أو غير معرف. Though they are both of them articles for, but one for defined, الأول للمعرف, and one the الآن, الA for undefined article. And we have an, as you know, is used to define the words that start with vowel sounds. So we have a, an, and the. Sophia was a star last night. William saw the moon last time. So as you see, we use a and the to represent the articles in the English language. And somehow also they refer to this and that, which we call it in Arabic اسمها الإشارة, which refer to the nearest place and the farthest place. But mostly the articles is on, a, and the. Finally, we came to what we call it in English, and it's very rarely used. Mostly we can use it in speech. Interjections. What we call interjections or exclamation. By the way, in the English language, we have two ways to show the exclamation. When you use your mobile or in writing, we have a question mark and exclamation mark. علامة الاستفهام وعلامة التعجب, right? موجودة عندنا even in Arabic language. So interjections, when I use certain words, explain me that something is astonished or surprised. When I say, gee, wow. And not only this, I have to use this exclamation which show that they are interjections. So what are interjection? Once again, or exclamation is a word used to express a particular emotion. Expression, تعبير معين. Okay? Even if you are sad, there is a special expression. If you are happy, there is a special expression. If you are surprised, there is also a special. If you say wow, oh, so these are the words are mostly used in speaking. In writing somehow only when we have dialogue. يعني في الكتابة فقط تستخدم من عندي dialogue. I use this expression. لكن but mostly used in talking. يعني general speak بنتكلم بصورة عادية. Oh, what's an apple? Yay, hurry! I get out of the room. Okay. So these are, as I mentioned, a brief idea about our lesson for today. Once again, I came into details. As I said, nouns are a person or a place or things or idea. Now, if I ask you to give me an example for a noun. Yes, noun, any noun. Book, bravo. Ahmed, Beirut. Student.
United States.
Very good. As we said here, Muhammad Karbini, ship as my examples. Ship, freedom, captain, and France. Any country, any oceans, any cities, any person, popular nouns, we use them as a noun in a sentence. The second, we came to the pronoun. Pronoun, as we said, stand in for a nouns in a sentence. They are more generic version of noun that refer only to people. So when I say pronoun, I should, for example, when I say the scientist, al-ulama, instead of the scientist, I can use the pronoun they. So it's replace the noun. The pronoun replace the noun. We have here some examples. I, you, she, it, or and so on. Can you use a pronoun in a sentence, Hassan? Any pronoun in a suitable sentence?
He went to the hospital.
Very good. He went to the hospital. He's very pretty. What else?
He is elegant.
Very good. He is elegant. Verb is an action. حدث. Words that tell what happens in a sentence. They can also show a sentence subject, the states of being is and was. Also, by the way, verbs not only generally base verbs like read, write, clean, but we have the auxiliaries, which is, are, was, were, did, done. They are also considered as a verb. أيضا هذه نعاملها معاملة الأفعال. Okay? So not only the base verbs. So you see here, sing, dance, believe, seems, finish, eat, drink, be, and become. We have millions of verbs, more than 1,000 verbs in English language. Who can give me examples for verb?
Legislate.
Very.
As in the Congress legislates new policies annually.
Very good. Another sample of verb. Very good. The student studied English. Thank you. A verb, any kind of verb.
She's go to watch cinema.
She is going to the cinema. Watch. She is going to the cinema.
They built a big house near the river.
Very good.
Careful.
Very good. Bravo. They built a big house near the river. Sarah. Verb.
Going to the hospital.
شنو going to? Who? من هو اللي going to the hospital? The patient or the sick people went to the hospital. Good. Actually, I love adjectives very much because it gives fruit to the sentence.